I freaking loved this book. I'm loving this book. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today is such a fun video. We are going to be reading Christmas/holiday books for a week. Now, I love watching Christmas rom-coms and reading Christmas books, and this year they hit extra hard. Like, I was really in the Christmas spirit. Let's just get started. For our first book, I think I'm gonna go with Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. I've heard great things and it honestly sounds the most interesting out of all of the Christmas books I've seen. I'm really excited. I haven't really been feeling the romance book vibe lately, and the ones I've read have just like not hit. Let's hope it hits. Giggling, kicking my feet. What just happened just has me like, ugh. They're at a dinner and someone comes into the dinner. He reaches forward and scoops some mashed potatoes out of the serving bowl, ... with his hand. Then he ate it out of his hand. I'm sorry, no. Ugh. Hello, it is the next day. I thought I'd update. I am on page 116. I am literally loving this book so much. I'm having an absolute blast. I'm like smiling the whole time I'm reading it. It's reminding me of like Sarah Adams books for some reason. I think because of like the small town vibe, and I love it. They're like Christmas Farm. I don't know if I explained what it's about, but it's about our main girl who has a Christmas tree to farm, and it's kind of like not doing the best, and she has her best friend Luca, and she basically has to fake date him so they can have a chance at winning this like chunk of money that's gonna save the farm. It's so cute. I'm loving this book. We haven't got to like the main part yet about the like influencer who could come and give them money, and I'm like over 50%, which is a little interesting, but like I'm still literally so into this book. Apparently I decided I'm binging this book today. I'm on page 222. I'm loving it. There's kind of like a mystery aspect going on, and like it just got revealed like the whodunit / what's been happening, and I guessed that, but like it was still like fun and an intriguing part of the story. Yeah, I'm literally like loving this so much. The characters are so fun, the side characters are so fun, and it's just like so interesting. I love this setting. I love this small town. Like, I can't wait to buy her other books too. The only thing that I'm not like fully like understanding is I'm on page 254, and there is one thing that's kind of vague and left out a bit. I'm not as clear on it. Is like this guy, he lives in New York and she lives in this small town, and he drives like 3 hours to this town because his mom also lives here, but we just don't have much of like his life there and like what his job even is. I want to know more, and I'm wondering if we're gonna get that. I hope we do. I'm gonna hopefully finish it soon. I have like 50 pages left. I think we're gonna go with a 4.25. I really loved this book. I loved their relationship. I loved all the characters. I loved the settings, and it like I couldn't put it down at all. We didn't really get more insight into the guy's like job and background, which I would have liked, but I do know there's 2 other books in this like little series that follow other characters, so I'm assuming these characters will still be in that book. But yeah, I already added the next 2 books to my cart, so I don't know what I'm in the mood for now. Okay, we are moving on to the next book. We are choosing In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. All I really know about this one is that it is a holiday time loop book where she has to redo the holidays over and over. I eat time loops up, so I'm excited for this. I'm gonna get some work done, charge my camera because it's currently yelling at me to charge it, and then we're gonna binge this hopefully. I'm literally on page 6 and already I'm I'm like, what the hell is going on? There's like, they're all at some cabin for the holidays or something, and I thought it was all a family thing, but I literally have no clue. They're talking about like 13 different people. I have no clue. The guy in this book, not looking too good. I'm trying to read you guys. I should have known you'd make a big deal out of it. Bro, shut up. He's just such a asshole. And I'm like 10 pages in. We'll see how this goes. And I'm not liking the girl either. Okay, y'all, it's starting to get better. I'm on page 78. So like the main thing with this one is it's like a bunch of family friends who stay at the same cabin every holiday season, and our main girl and these two guys, they're brothers. I feel like they're both love interests. Like it's kind of a love triangle. I feel like I know what way it's gonna go, but I'm not sure. Yeah, and then obviously she's like redoing the week, I guess it is. Okay, y'all, I'm on page 216 out of like 300. I listened to probably like 2 hours worth yesterday in the car, as you saw, but it's okay. I'm not really loving it. I don't really love the characters, and I feel like it's pretty like fast-paced. Like their relationship is pretty much already established, and we still have like 100 pages left. Also, the like time loop aspect isn't too prevalent, which I thought it would be, so that's a little whatever. Overall, it's okay. The vibes are good, and like I wish I could experience like what they're experiencing, like the cabin with a bunch of people. Hopefully gonna finish it. I am almost done with this book, and I'm kind of at the point where I'm like ready for it to get over. Like I'm wanting it to end, which is not good, but also I'm not vibing. Okay, for our next book, I think we're gonna go down the safe route and choose one that I've read before. So I'm between these two. This book is literally 230 pages, and then this one, I've read both of these before, and I think I really liked this one, and this one was kind of okay. Actually, I think I really liked both of these. I definitely want to reread a book rather than pick a new Christmas one, because after reading that Christina Lauren book, I've just had some misses lately reading, so I want something I know is gonna hit. I'm gonna pick between these. I'm honestly 50-50. I could just read both because this one's literally like a novella. And I'm gonna start with this one because I love like when twins switch and just like the vibe of like celebrities, because I think she's like on a famous baking show. And it's small town, I think. So I think I'm gonna choose this one. We still might read this one. Who knows? Also, today it snowed. So I'm just really feeling the cozy vibes, and that is what this is gonna give me. Good morning. So yesterday I read like 2 pages of the holiday swap, which I've read before, and I was like, no, not feeling it. So then I went to Target later on in the day and participated in the buy 2 get 1 free, and I picked up this book. It's not necessarily like a Christmassy book, but it's set during the holidays, and it sounds really interesting. It's about 2 hotel receptionists, and they are arch rivals, and then they find like a set of like old wedding rings, and they try to return it to the owners. It sounds really cute, and I've never read like a hotel setting book. Okay, I'm on page 34. It's going okay. It's kind of definitely giving more literary fiction vibe. I have no clue how old these people are. In my brain they're like 15, but I don't think that's the case because they have like real jobs. But also in this there's like a good amount of mentions about the COVID pandemic, and I'm like, I don't want to read about that in a fiction book, you know what I mean? Like I want to escape reality and not think about what happened. It's okay. It's kind of boring so far. Not much is happening, but I did find out that the hotel they work at is kind of struggling with money. They're also trying to save it, which is fun. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Good morning. I am on page page 114. It's going pretty good. I'm like enjoying it but not loving it. One thing though, I did think, since the main thing's like them returning the rings, I thought that we were gonna get like background on the people whose rings they were, like the story of them and behind the ring and like how they lost it and everything. But it's just kind of like, hey, did you lose the ring? Yeah, I'm gonna come pick it up. And it's like not very detailed, I guess. I'm not that far in though, so maybe we'll get more details, but yeah. Okay, I'm now on page 245 and I'm really liking it now. I don't know like what switched, but now I like care about the characters and like I'm rooting for them. So I'm really into it now actually, which is good, because when I last updated I was like not really feeling it and not really feeling the characters. Like I was convinced they were like 15 years old, but like they're not. But I'm really enjoying it now actually. I have like 100 pages left. I'm hoping to finish it soon. Okay, I'm gonna listen to the audiobook for probably like an hour. I don't do audiobooks a lot because I feel like my brain just like thinks about other stuff and then I'm like, wait, what did I just listen to, you know? But I'm gonna try it for like an hour and hopefully get some done, because I really want to finish this book so I can finish this reading vlog and then also film like Christmas book video. That's the plan. Okay, Lucas's voice in this, I don't This is the real work from home fit. Camo sweatshirt, tie-dye shirt, patterned pajama pants. It doesn't get more work from home than this. I mean, just look at me. This is just embarrassing. I should be like ashamed that I'm filming this, but here I am. But I have 60 pages left, I think. I'm pretty into this book, honestly. I'm kind of eating it up, and the audiobook, listening to that, it kind of slayed. The guy's voice at first, I'm like, dude, I don't know if I can do this. And it was like faster paced than the girl's audio. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this book. Why was there actually just a plot twist? I didn't see that coming. I mean, the whole like time I thought like it was interesting, but now that it actually happened, I'm like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense that it happened. I just didn't see it coming. OMG. Hi besties, so you guys already know what time it is. It is wrap-up section. So today we managed to read 3 books in this video. We read Love Light Farms, In the Holidays, and then The Wake Up Call. First up, I read Love Light Farms. I freaking loved this book. I'm kind of stuck on a rating. It's definitely in between a 4 to 5 stars. I'm thinking 4.25 or 4.5. I just haven't stopped thinking about this book, and the setting was just so magical and so Christmassy. I loved it so much, and I absolutely loved the characters and their whole love story. It was set in a small town, which I loved because I love when in small town books you just get to know like the town people and they all like work together. This was seriously the perfect book to read this season. Like if you take anything from this video, take this book. It was so cute and it was funny. It was just so magical, and like I want to own a Christmas tree farm. And I love like the friends to lovers thing, because it's like their dynamic together is already so good, and then once they realize they have feelings for each other, it's just like so cute. Definitely recommend this one. And then next I read In a Holidays. I think I'm gonna give this one a 3 stars. It was enjoyable and I did love the setting. Like the whole idea that they were at this cabin with a bunch of friends every year. It was so cozy, so fun. The vibes were incredible. Like I want to be at a cabin with all my friends. But I just didn't really love the characters or the love story. It was okay, and it was okay. It was entertaining. It was what I wanted, like a quick vibe vibey holiday book, but it's nothing I'll really think about again. The like time loop aspect, I normally love those, but in this one it kind of just felt a little underdeveloped. Like there wasn't much that had to do with the time loop actually, but it was fun seeing like what she had to do to figure it out and all of that. I'd still recommend this book if you want like a quick simple read, but just know that it may just be that. It may not be something that sticks with you forever. I feel like Christina Lauren just has such like good writing. Like they're just such established authors, I feel like. So this was really fun. And then this was my most recent read, The Wake Up Call by Beth O'Leary. This book kind of surprised me because for the first like 100 pages I was like, ooh, this is kind of rough. I'm not feeling the characters. Like I was fully convinced they were like 15 for like the first 100 pages, and then something flipped and then I'm like, wait, I'm kind of eating this up. But like I was seriously convinced they were like 15, 16 in the beginning of the book, just because the way they were acting, because they're like enemies, whatever, it was really childish and kind of annoying. But once we got later on in the story, I actually started to like the characters and I was definitely invested in the story. And with this book, I really liked the hotel setting. I do feel like the setting could have been a little bit more developed and more like Christmas vibey, you know what I mean? Like they didn't talk too much about like the scenery of the hotel. It was mostly just about the fact that they were struggling with money, so they were trying to save it, and that part was interesting too. The whole idea of like bringing the rings back to people too was interesting, but I just feel like it could have been more developed. I was expecting it to be sort of like The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks, how they were reading the letters from the older man and they got like his life story too. I was expecting that when I went into this, like learning the life story of the rings and how the people got them and what happened, all of that, but it was definitely not really in depth. I ended up really enjoying this book. I think I'm going to give it a 3.5 stars, mostly because again the beginning was rough for me. I actually started The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because I wasn't feeling this, but I ended up really liking this. There was like lots of interesting side plots going on and I really liked how it wrapped up in the end. That was all the books I ended up reading for this little Christmas reading vlog. Comment down below your favorite Christmas read. I have another Christmas book I'm really excited for on the way, so maybe I'll do a part 2. We'll see. Let me know if you guys would want that. I'll see you guys next time.